Don't remember at all what was happening here. Welcome back, Leoki. I trust you've been keeping your nose to the grindstone. As I mentioned, when last we spoke, you'll train under Silveir's tutelage today. Put aside your misgivings and avail yourself to his wealth of experience. Go now. Present yourself before him. Right, we had this sassy guy that didn't like us. Had this girl that was pretty cool. And we're working with this guy today. I see it's too much to hope that you would not return. The others believe that you have potential, but I am not so easily convinced. Like so many adventurers, you have not the faintest inkling of what it means to be an archer. And how could you? Archery is the proud tradition of the wildwood Ellison. The essence of this art, to read to one enemy, has been instilled in us over centuries. In that time we have defended this great nation against every imaginable foe, granting us insight which you will never possess. Can you recognize the subtle signs that betray a coming action? No. Can you accurately predict an opponent's movement? No. Can you glean your foe's intentions at a glance? No. And can such things be learned by one who knows nothing of our traditions? No. It is only out of respect for Lucerne that I have agreed to teach you. Go to the East Shroud and seek out targets hidden there, but do not presume this will be as easy as before. As I told you, the ability to read one's enemies is fundamental to archery, yet the trials set by my colleagues did not require you to do this. Mine will. The targets you seek have been hidden, and I do mean hidden, in the midst of a region rife with savage beasts. They will play the part of your enemies. In the unlikely event that you spy a target, your limited range keeps pulling it out. Test. Okay. It's bestial guardians prior to taking aim. A feat I consider beyond you. Is that a frown? Mayhap you're thinking that the Makote sent you a similar task. You're wrong. Guess merely that you consider where your foes are. I demand that you discern precisely where they will be. How then will you go about this? Observe them closely and discern their characteristics. Learn to read their movements and recognize patterns in their behavior. If it has eyes, let it not see you. If it has ears, let it not hear you. You neither where it is or where it means to be, and thereby pass unnoticed. But enough talk. Whether or not you heed my counsel is your decision. I will shed no tears should you fail. Alright, let's go shoot some targets. Yeah, the mic coming in then kind of ruins the mood a little bit. I feel like I should get a longer cable and then I could like anchor it. Thing to consider. That's not the way. Oh, that one was easy. Thought he said this was gonna be harder. Look at that shot. It is convenient that he made them sparkle from like miles away. It's so easy. I wanted a challenge. Got him. That was actually it. Okay. He's gonna be upset. that so quickly. Whoop-a. Whoop-a. So you have returned. A passable performance for an adventurer, but the bare minimum for any archer. I carry with me generations of wildwood tradition, a tradition built upon the bones of the many outsiders who tried to take what is ours. It was my ancestors who first learned to conceal their presence and fight from the shadows, to hold the enemy at distance to protect the weak. All of it. Everything was... This is a waste of time. You cannot understand. If you are so intent upon following in the footsteps of my people, I bid you go to the North Shroud. Exile scouts have been sighted near the river west of Etat's Spire, and unless you are entirely ignorant of Gridanian history, I need not explain that this act of aggression is part of a centuries-old conflict. The minions do not matter. It is their leader, Nizul Catalan the Violator, who must fall. He commands the scouts and will be well guarded, but he stands upon hostile ground with birdmen and not walls for protection. If you are diligent and determined, you can slip through their defenses and slay their leader. This is the art of the Gridanian archer. Embrace the wisdom I have bestowed upon you, and the fight will be short. If you see the deed done, adventurer, I will take it as proof of your commitment to us, and labor no more to drive you from the guild. Now go. Alright. Do that. More teleporting. You still need to get dinner soon. Okay. Okay. Sounds good. Yeah, just let me know whenever you're ready. Alright. Defeat Nizul Catalan the Violator. Gonna sneak through here, don't mind me. Can't see me. Can't see me. Nobody can see me. Exile in my forest, not if I have anything to say about it. Who is this? Mirrored doth the matter. What the heck? Just attracted all of them. All that stuff work. Touch me, not gonna touch me. Oh, nice. Beat the boss guy. Okay. That was weird. we're back again. Even now, I struggle to credit the sentry's reports. Yet here you are, and Azul Catlan the Violator is no more. That a goddamned adventurer should be so. Only by the grace of Nemia herself could you have survived. Even though it was pure luck, I will keep my word. Leoki, should you stay, or should you go? I cannot. You have completed the tasks, and are no longer my responsibility. Go now to Lucienne. She will doubtless wish to lavish you with praise. Oh, you'll get no more from me. Off with you. Alright. Got through that. I'm given to understand that you single-handedly drove off an Ixali scouting party, and that you did so with precision and guile. How exactly was that training, Lucienne? Yoki's just an adventurer. Silvera thrust him into the jaws of the enemy in the hope that he wouldn't come back. And when against all expectation he did come back, that stubborn R still refused to acknowledge his skill. Is that truly your impression? Well, yes. He said it was pure luck. Mere noise. Silvera sees Leoki's skills, of that I have no doubt. Did you not mark the way he covered his mouth when he uttered the words? It is a habit of his to do so on those occasions when his tongue and his heart are in disagreement. For all his skill at reading the idiosyncrasies of others, he has yet to recognize his own. Impressive work, Leoki. You have applied yourself to Leia and Silvera's lessons and demonstrated your command of the core concepts. You are now an archer in your own right. Allow me to teach you something to commemorate this accomplishment. Repelling shot is an advanced technique that enables an archer to evade attacks whilst continuing to fire upon his opponent. Used wisely, it can grant you a brief respite in the heat of battle. I have faith that, with regular practice, you will learn how to best employ it to your advantage. Remember your senior's lessons as you strive for true mastery. Woohoo! You get a new ability! I forgot about that. Repelling shot. Jump 10 yalms away from current target. Cannot be executed while bound. Take the money. I like better anyway. Yay, repelling shot. Nice. Right, so we should have level 20 and level 25 quests left. Guildmaster Lucienne wants you to go to Buscaron's Druthers. I don't know what those words mean. You come at a good time, Leoki. I have a task for you. A petition has arrived from the proprietor of Buscaron's Druthers out in the South Shroud. The petitioner, Buscaron himself, has requested our assistance in dealing with a gang of poachers. I would have the three of you meet with him and investigate his claims. The three of us? You mean Leoki, myself, and... It would be better if I went alone, Lucienne. Makote and the other one will only encumber me. No, Silvera, you will go as three. Also, it is past time you recognize Leoki as a fellow archer. I will not. Hold my tongue on the matter of his continued presence here, but I will bend no further. Who in the seven hells do you think you are, Bow-Lord the Wind? In case you've forgotten, you aren't even a quiver man anymore. That may be, but I have shed blood defending our borders, unlike you, savage. Savage? You know nothing about me, you bigoted son of a... Enough! But one more word and you shall have cause to regret your petulance. The three of you will go to Buscaron's Druthers in the South Shroud. Now out of my sight. There's some drama. Buscaron's Druthers. That's what it says. That's what the map says. I can't even say it sober. Can't even tell if it's like a person's name or place. A lot of history behind all the names and places, I guess. Galvant Spire, the mirror planks, the lavender beds. Wait, not riding Lyokubo. There we go. Much better. Do I have mount music turned off? I really like mount music, but I think it's better for story stuff to have it turned off. Where even is that option? Right way? Nope. Glad I checked. Maybe it's some settings. There we go. It's turned off. Yeah, every mount has their own unique song that they did for it, which is really cool. But when you're getting on and off the mounts a lot, also can be annoying. It does not always match the area or what you're doing. Alright, Buscaron's druthers. Steve. Oh, that's Buscaron, so I guess it's named after a person. Is it a bar? Are we at another bar? That kind of makes sense. Ah, you lot must be from the Archers Guild. Welcome, friend. Now, as your guild master will have said, I put in a request for some keen-eyed archers to help me track down a gang of poachers that have been plaguing these parts. If I may, it's not uncommon to find poachers in this region. While regrettable, neither the God's Quiver nor the Wood Whalers deem them worthy of attention. Why then did you imagine them worthy of ours? 'Cause these ain't no common poachers. They're Pawa Mjuk's gang. They say she and hers are always moving, staying one step ahead, but I reckon she's hiding out here somewhere. Thing is, I can't just send my people out searching. I made a pact with the Red Belly Bandits, see? We stay out of their territory, they don't make no trouble with the druthers. That being so, if I summoned the master ranks of the Whalers and the Quivermen, all seven hells would swiftly break loose, assuming they thought the matter worthy of their attention, of course. Needless to say, that's not an option. As luck would have it, though, I've got 3 keen-eyed archers to take care of things instead, and all without raising no alarms. We understand. We leave the matter to us. Leia, Lyoki, split up and scour the area for any signs of the poachers. Should you discover anything, return here and wait. We will reconvene to compare our findings ere long. Go! Got it! Ooh. Scouting, my favorite thing. Me and the Chocobo. A Chocobo. Butcher's arrow. Yes, yes. This ground. There's ground here. Yes. I'll also grab the arrow. Yes. Ah! There you spit a rock at me. Empty mead bottles. Interesting. And we also have an Iron leg trap. That looks scary. Back to nighttime and no music. Crickets chirping. Ah, we're the first one back. An iron leg trap and a poacher's arrow. They're both evidence of illegal activity. Nothing that will help us find Pawa. These mead bottles are but old refuse from before the Druthers was even built. They have no connection to the gang. What do you know of this Pawa woman, Silver? I know that she is the most infamous poacher ever to walk the Twelveswood. A born leader, deadly with the bow. She formed her own gang of Makote hunters. She was apprehended once and would have been brought to justice had she not tricked a foolish young sentry into releasing her before vanishing without a trace. That's so. In any case, we've scoured the area and found nothing. How do we know that this Pawa was ever even here? I say we inform the God's Quiver and the Wood Whalers, taking care not to implicate Buscaron and leave the rest to them. This doesn't concern the Archers Guild. It concerns Gridania, Leia. Pawa Muka is a savage and utterly amoral poacher whose actions, however indirectly, threaten the city's well-being. But what would a vagrant like you know of duty to one's homeland? No more than he, I suspect. How dare you? And you, Leoki, say something! Now's not the time for this. Very well. We will return to the matter at hand. Mayhap we should take a second look at the clues we've gathered. Look all you want. Though the trap and the arrow we found suggest poaching, there's nothing remotely unusual about them. What do you think, Leoki? What do you think we should examine, Leoki? The empty meat bottles. I mean, I think he said what we told him to say. I think a lot of the animations and the voicing is for the Japanese, so I wonder if that's just a little more long-winded in Japanese. I'm not sure. But yeah, I guess we'll never really know. Sad. Only there were a way. Why are you still carrying that rubbish? I told you, these bottles predate the Druthers. We have no connection with this matter. If these bottles are so old, why do they retain the scent of mead? They must surely have been opened recently. Wait. Before the calamity, Buscaron once served as a sentry. Yet even then he sometimes spoke of owning his own tavern. It was an open secret that he was brewing his own private stock. If some survived, of course, Buscaron's scar, his old lookout post. It may not be Pawa Majuk, but we must investigate at once. Alright. We are on the trail. Yeah, sometimes I do feel like the animations and whatever they're saying doesn't really match what you pick. I don't know. It could just be generalized to... Maybe he's telepathic. He just makes his lip move so it seems like he's actually saying something, but he's actually speaking it directly into their minds. 8 footprints. To catch a poacher. Oh, yeah. There's one option, and then there was like a ... which I think it suggests you don't say anything. So I just did the only voice line. Click through it really quick. Any signs? Look, the ground is covered in Makote footprints. These tracks are fresh. Very fresh. Which wager the bandits were alerted to our coming and fled. Else they're hiding near... Uh-oh. Take cover! There I was thinking we caught ourselves some of them meddling bloody masqueraders. Majuk. Not that I'm complaining. Hiding your face is downright bloody rude when you ain't been introduced. Speaking of ill manners, don't you know it ain't decent to barge your way into a lady's bedchamber without knocking? Uh-oh. We're outnumbered. You would lecture us on manners? Truly have heard it all. They have us outnumbered. We'd best split up. The leader's mine. I'll try to isolate her from her litter. Silver, Lyoki, the rest I leave to you two. As you will. Da-da. Bring it on. For Pawa! Get the bastards! Focus on my target. We can take them down quicker if we work together. Don't let them get away! Poison everybody really quick. Get the healer first. Remember your techniques. Finish her quickly while she is weak. Hunter. Put her off of us. Other archer. Keep them coming. Bloody hells. Why won't you two die? Saber. Healer. Archer. Back. Use her new ability. Jump back. Any more? Alright. That's the last of them. Have you seen Aliopa? With me, Lyoki. Oh no! Tisk tisk. It was a piss poor showing, sister. And you call yourself a keeper? A hunter with no fangs ain't nothing but prey. No. Oh. Oh, bugger. Looks like playtime's over. Be seeing ya, sister. Okay, I guess she's fine. So it was Pawa Majuk after all. Buscaron must be informed. Pawa Majuk. I was no match for her. Okay. Guess we'll go report to Buscaron. Seven hells. They were at my old post, and they drank my old mead. That stings most of all. Well, just past time the proper authorities were informed. I'll send messengers to the Wood Whalers and God's Quiver. The Red-Belly bandits won't like it one bit, but I'll see they're told exactly who the military is after. I only hope it'll be enough. Of course, Pawamajuke's no fool. Now she knows she's been spotted, she'll break camp and be long gone by the time the next bell sounds. Trail won't stay fresh long, neither. Anyway, you've done me a great kindness, friends. Tell Lucian I appreciate the help. Sure thing. Dun, 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 dun. Characters Guild again. Welcome back, Leoki. Silvere tells me that you encountered Pawamajuk. No Gridanian could fail to recognize that name, so oft has it been spoken, and with such bitterness. I fear we lack the strength to face her ourselves. This is a matter for the God's Quiver and Wood Whalers. That you confronted her and survived is a testament to your growing mastery of our art. Ah, I was surprised to note that Leia and Silvere were not at loggerheads upon their return. I presume we owe this unnatural state of affairs to your calming influence. No, modest to the last. Truly your every deed bespeaks a clarity of vision far beyond your years. I implore you to share that perspective with your peers and to help them grow into better, wiser archers. As you go forth and temper your skills in battle, know that we will always look forward to your return. Alright. We have... I think we're on level 25. Maybe we stop there? And then once we hit level 30, we'll come back, we'll do the level 25 and 30 quests together. Then that should give us the quest to unlock Bard, and we will be able to play some music. Yeah, that seems like a good place to end this episode. Thank you for watching. Yeah, hit that like button if you enjoyed the content. We'll have more Final Fantasy stuff coming out a couple times a week, so do tune in to that as we continue our journey. So until then, thank you.